Hello dear all, this is your teacher Afshan Qeel. Hope you all are safe and healthy at home. Just to use your time constructively at home in this lockdown, I am here with a new grammar topic, adding ing. Let's learn that why do we add ing to words and what do they become? When we add ing to verbs, the tense changes and the meaning and function of the verb also changes. When we add ing to words, the words refer the things which are happening now, the things which are still happening. They show that the action is still going on. We add the suffix ing to ending of verbs, it means it is happening now. The action is happening now, it's still going on. For example, children are swimming, they are playing, we are reading a book, we are walking, I am opening a door, etc. Let's look at the rules for adding ing to different ending of verbs. For example, some verbs are ending with y, some with e, some with double e, some with consonants. Let's see that where to add ing at the ending and how we can change the ending to make it correct. Number one, if a verb is ending with silent e, we have to drop e before adding ing to make it a verb with happening now, which is showing that it is happening now. Make will become making by dropping e of make. In take, we take out e and t-a-k-i-n-g in taking. Ride, riding. Skate, skating. Number two, if the word is ending with a consonant and if there is a vowel before the consonant, then double the last letter and add ing to make it a happening now verb. For example, clap, clapping. Clapping has double P in it now. Before adding ing in. Run, running. Stop, stopping. Hop, hopping. You can see that in hop we have added another P and then we have added ing in to make it a correct happening now verb. Rule number 3 is so easy. If the word is ending in y, just add ing in after y to make it a happening now verb. Play, ing in playing. Fly, ing in flying. Say, ing in saying. Study has the last letter y and then we add ing in to make it studying. Let's look at rule number 4. If the word is ending with double E, just add ing in after double E to make it a happening now verb. For example, S-E-E-C, ing in seeing, agree, agreeing. So easy. Rule number 5, we just have to add ing in at the end of the verbs which are ending with a consonant and there's no vowel before a consonant. There's another consonant before the last consonant. So light, ing in is lighting. It's so easy. We just have to remember the rules, children. Let's look at the spellings and see that what happens when we add ing into verbs. Definitely they become a happening now verb. For example, see will become seeing, go will become going, eat will become eating, just adding ing in at the end without changing anything. Look, looking, say, saying. It's so easy, so interesting. Let's review the topic that what we have learned today by attempting this drop the E activity. Children, quickly tell me that which rule is this activity reminding us of? Yes, definitely rule number 1 in which we are dropping the last silent letter E and adding ing in to make that verb a happening now verb. Bake, in bake, when we drop the last silent letter E and add ing in, it will become baking. Make, drop E, add ing in and it will become making. Smile, smiling. Drive, driving. Take, taking. Write, drop E, add ing in and it will become writing. Hide, drop the last silent letter E, add ing in to make it a happening now verb. Hiding, something that is still going on. Riding, right? Riding. Okay, children, this is so interesting. This is all for today's topic, but please stay home. Stay safe and keep learning. Thank you.